Hey man, I go to your website all the time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Let me just say, first of all, congrats on the early renewal, season 3. That's got to feel pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. I really love this show. So the fact that I'm working on the third season and still like it is a minor miracle, and so I'm really happy to be doing it.
Did you approach season 2 thinking there was a chance it could be the last season, or were you confident that you'd get to do a season 3?
I never approach a season that I think it's going to be the end until I'm ready for it to be. I'm a gambler. I bet on success. Like a lot of my shows that have been canceled have huge cliffhangers as their final episodes because you wanna plan that you're coming back. You don't want to bet small. You bet big. So yeah.
So now, how closely do you work with Amazon in sort of developing it? Are they pretty like hands off? They let you guys just kind of do what you want?
In my experience, they're no more or less hands off than any other network. They give notes. You haggle back and forth about what notes you're going to do and what you won't, and you just go through a process. But I think by and large we have really smart executives who have good ideas and are willing to let us really go far into some of the sick places that we go.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, it doesn't seem like if they have told you not to do something, I can't imagine what it was because you've.
No, they really let us do whatever we want. They did have, I remember we fought for a really long time about the dolphin asking the deep to jerk it off. Like they didn't have a problem with the dolphin through the window. They had the problem with the dolphin sexually propositioning the deep. But the truth is dolphins are really super horny, and so I'm just being honest with nature. Yeah.
For people who are familiar with the books, how close is this season to the original source material?
I think it's pretty similar to season 1, which is it's a different story with the same tone and characters. I don't think we can really adapt the book directly because the book is actually very episodic. Every couple issues they go after a different superhero, and the necessity of streaming is one long serialized story. So we tend to find that we have to create a new story, and then we're plugging in themes and characters and moments from the books that we love. That generally tends to be our approach, and that's what we did this year.
You introduced some new characters, obviously, and I guess the key one is Stormfront, whose introduction is really, really fun in the first episode. And in the book, it was a man, obviously. What was the decision behind turning it into a female?
Twofold. One is we really wanted to create Homelander's worst nightmare, who would be a woman who wasn't scared of him and stole the spotlight from him. So that was one. And two, the character as depicted in the book is pretty straightforward. And we wanted to tell more of a story. Look, Stormfront has a hateful ideology, but she manages to hide it in a fairly attractive, social media savvy package. And a lot of hatred is being packaged like that these days. And that's probably a more modern version of how intolerance is being communicated to a whole new audience. And so we wanted to depict that. We wanted someone who seemed likable and and a disruptor before and new before you dig deeper and you realize she's peddling the same old shit they've been peddling for 1,000 years.
Right. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Eric, and congrats again. And looking forward to seeing what else you got up your sleeve.
Thanks. It'll get pretty crazy. It'll be good.
I bet. All right.
Thanks,
take
man.
it easy.
Okay, bye.
1, 2, 3, hit it! I need some power! Power! Get it! 1, 2, 3, hit him, Superman!
We just need to keep our shit together a little bit longer.
Would you? Give it! Power! Power!
Okay, you guys go ahead. I'm good.
Superman!
All right.
Hands in the air, like you just don't care. Kill.